The City of Coolness. Welcome to Coolopolis, the coolest city on Earth. How cool? Well, the streetlights moonwalk at night. Ice cream never melts here, it just chills. Even the pigeons wear tiny golden chains and say things like yo and sup before stealing your chips. At the centre of Coolopolis, locked in a vault shaped like a disco ball, sat the most powerful object in existence, the secret sunshades of coolness. Whoever wore them would become impossibly cool. So smooth they could walk into a room and instantly make everyone start beatboxing. They were the city's soul, its power, its vibe. And then, one Tuesday afternoon, they were gone. Meet Norman Naffington, the least cool being alive. Norman ironed his shoelaces. Norman thought funky was a type of mushroom. He pronounced GIF with a hard G, GIF, and corrected people about it in public. Most days, Norman spent his time knitting coasters for his antique collection of salad tongs. But deep down, Norman harboured a deep, bitter hatred for Coolopolis. They mocked me when I brought my briefcase to the roller disco, he muttered. They laughed when I wore socks made of sandals and sandals made with socks. But soon they'll see. And with that, Norman hatched a plan so uncool, it made his neighbours yawn just hearing about it. He was going to steal the secret sunshades. Norman's break-in was not impressive. He tripped over the laser alarms, he knocked over a disco statue of Coolopolis' founder, DJ Icewave. He spent 45 minutes trying to hack the vault keypad with his Tesco club card. But because Coolopolis' security was too busy posing for selfies, Norman somehow succeeded. He stuffed the sunshades into his lunchbox, labelled Norman's Egg Sandwich, Do Not Touch, and fled into the night. By morning, the city was in chaos. No one could moonwalk. Smooth jazz turned to elevator music. All the cool haircuts instantly transformed into slightly damp side partings. Even the pigeons started wearing polo neck jumpers. Mayor Chillington gathered the citizens in the town square. The shades have been stolen, he cried, and without them, Coolopolis will become Dullville. The crowd gasped. Someone fainted into a pile of skateboard wheels. Meanwhile, in his beige basement, Norman placed the sunshades on his face. Behold, he said, striking a pose, the new king of cool. But something was off. Instead of transforming into a suave, stylish legend, Norman just looked like Norman wearing sunglasses. Why isn't this working then? He hissed. Then he realised. Coolopolis isn't just about the shades. It's about confidence. It's about swagger. And Norman had neither. So he made a decision. If I can't be cool, he said, I'll destroy cool. At 9 a.m. the next day, Norman returned to Coolopolis. This time at the head of an army of uncool inventions. The beige beam, which turned graffiti into tax receipts. The sock cannon, which fired damp socks at fashionable people. The dad Jokatron, a robot that followed people around shouting things like, I'm reading a book on anti-gravity. It's impossible to put down. The city was defenceless. Cool cafes became tea rooms. The half-pipe skate park became a car park. The legendary nightclub, The Fridge, started playing pan flute covers of ABBA songs. Coolopolis was doomed. But not everyone gave up. Deep beneath the city, in an abandoned smoothie bar, a ragtag group of rebels plotted their comeback. They called themselves the Chill Force, and they were determined to restore cool. There was Skate Kate, who once ollied over a moving limousine. DJ Hoodie, who could remix any noise into a banger, including the sound of a sneeze. and Martha Mooch McCool, the oldest and wisest cool person in town, who wore sunglasses indoors before it was even a thing. "The shades are lost," said Mooch, "but coolness isn't gone, it lives in us." "Yeah," said DJ Hoodie, "and we're gonna take this Norman guy down with style." The chill force hit the streets. They sprayed graffiti over Norman's tax paperwork. They blasted funky beats from hidden speakers. They turned the sock cannon into a sock slingshot and fired them back with extra glitter. Norman snarled, "You think you can stop me? I have the shades." "But you don't deserve them," shouted Skate Kate, flipping over a beige drone. "You're not cool, man. You're just trying too hard." The words cut deep. Norman's moustache quivered. "I am cool," he insisted. "Prove it," Mooch said. "Take off the shades." "Prove it," Mooch said. "Take off the shades." Norman hesitated. "I don't have to." "Then you're scared," said DJ Hoodie, "because deep down you know you're not cool without them." Norman's hands shook. Slowly, he removed the shades. The crowd gasped. His socks with sandals combo looked even worse without the distraction. And then, something strange happened. Without the shades, Norman stopped trying. He stood up straight, he adjusted his cardigan, he smiled, and suddenly, he didn't look that uncool. "You know," said Mooch, "being cool isn't just about sunglasses or skateboards, man, or saxophone solos. It's about being yourself." Norman blinked. "Even if yourself collects antique salad tongs?" "Oh, especially then," said Mooch. Norman handed the shades back. "I don't need them anymore." The moment they were returned to City Hall, the sky turned neon purple. Funky saxophones echoed from the clouds. Everyone instantly regained their ability to walk in slow motion. Coolopolis was back. But this time, something was different. When Norman walked down the street, people didn't mock him. They nodded. They waved. Someone even said, "Hey, man, nice salad tongs." Norman grinned. He'd set out to destroy cool. Instead, he discovered the greatest truth of all. Being uncool is sometimes the coolest thing you can be. The secret sunshades went back into their vault, now guarded by laser cats and a giant disco robot. The chill force continued their mission to spread coolness across the globe. And Norman? He opened the world's first uncool cafe, where people wore mismatched socks, played board games about potatoes, and listened to recorded jazz. It became the hottest hangout in town, because in Coolopolis, coolness wasn't about who you imitated. It was about who you were. That was the City of Coolness, given to us by the superbly named Matix Cool Do Justivino. Matix, amazingly cool story idea, thank you. If you have a title that you really want to see brought to life, send it over to us. Use the story quest page at funkidslive.com. Got an idea for a story? Tell us the title at funkidslive.com/storyquest and we could bring your story to life. For a new story each week, make sure you hit subscribe or follow so you don't miss a single episode. Also, to get access to over 300 stories, ad-free listening, and early story releases, become a Fun Kids Podcast Plus subscriber. Just sign up at funkidslive.com/plus.